Have you ever been to a hookah or a shisha parlor? Are you considering to go? If you are, then make sure you watch this video before you go. My name is Dr. Anshum Aneja Arora and I'll be talking to you about the myths around hookah parlors and bars. Now, hookah smoking is not something new. It was used by the emperors and the kings in past in the Middle East and ancient times in India, Egypt and across. But nowadays it has become more fantasized and it has become really popular with hookah parlors or shisha parlors coming all across the globe. Is it safe? Is it cool? Is it the right way to smoke? Or is it just inviting harmful effects on your lungs and dreadful consequences? You must know what a hookah entails. Hookah contains tobacco that is heated in a cold tray and then passed through cool water which forms bubbles and the smokes are inhaled. It involves really deep inhalations to take the smoke inside and to feel the effect of the nicotine, the tar and the tobacco constituents. Because it is smoked through bubbling water, a lot of people believe that the hookah gets filtered and so they are actually not receiving harmful ingredients through the hookah. But that is not true because water is not a filtrant. The smoke that is generated is still as harmful and as toxic than like a cigarette, and it can cause equally damage to the lungs. Also, what is important to understand is that inhaling a hookah or shisha will not burn the lungs as they say so, but will still contain carcinogens causing cancer. And no matter which kind of hookah you smoke, whether you consider a safer, an organic hookah or something with flavors, there is no safe way to smoke. You are not going to get relief from any of the harmful chemical, even though these marketing gimmicks may promote themselves as safer alternatives. People who smoke hookahs feel that hookahs are not addictive because they feel that there is no nicotine. However, this is totally incorrect. Hookah and shisha has equal amounts of nicotine. In fact, the smoke contains larger amounts of nicotine and tar, even to the tune of 200 times of a single cigarette. Also, even though it is flavored, these flavors are artificial, and no matter what you use to mix the tobacco still stays tobacco. You may sweeten it with honey or change with molasses, but it does not lose its toxicity. It does not lose the toxic chemicals that it emanates. Hookahs are also believed by a lot of people to be similar to vaping. So they argue that these are alternatives of cigarette smoking. But vaping in the form of e-cigarettes is another modality of inhalation in which the solution is heated and the burn solution is then smoked. Hookah uses heated tobacco passed over cool water, but tobacco content stays so. People have also tried various means of substituting the water in order to reduce the toxicity like milk. However, such an experiment can be really hazardous. Milk when used instead of water may curdle, may froth more and may look more pleasing in the form of huge clouds of smoke, but it can cause very bad lung infections. So hookahs are not healthier than cigarettes. Hookahs are not an alternative to smoke. In fact, the end product stays the same, even if you smoke a cigarette or a shisha. So there is no safe way of smoking and hookah is definitely not one of them. Another problem that is frequently witnessed with hookahs is that hookah smoking involves a huge group of people. So it also involves a lot of extra smoke that you may inhale. It includes more toxic materials, more metals like arsenic and nickel, more tar, more carbon monoxide, more chemicals and larger exposures with more people, harder drags to take a deep inhalation in. And did you know that if you smoke a hookah for 45 to 60 minutes in a parlor, you can get smoke equivalent to a pack of cigarettes, which is really harmful to you. And since you smoke in large groups or in a parlor filled with a lot of people who are smoking hookah, just by hanging out there, and even if you don't smoke, you're exposing yourself to harmful chemicals and you're sharing the mouthpieces which can cause a lot of communicable diseases and lot of influenza and cold infections. So say no to hookah, say no to vaping, say no to e-cigarettes and any other forms of smoke. Stay healthy, lead a happier lifestyle. Thank you.